Hi, I'm Doreen Virtue, and you may know of me from my books about angels and my oracle cards that help you to get in touch with the angels. And I also give seminars around the world to help you to get messages from your guardian angels and the archangels, as well as get in touch with your departed loved ones. Well, I like most people who are on the spiritual path, was curious about 2012. So, being someone who likes to research, I went to the Mayan ruins in the Yucatan in Mexico, and I worked with 2 Mayan shaman down there to really get my own mind made up on this. And I looked at the hieroglyphics of the return of Venus that's supposed to happen in April of 2012, and it's impressive. And clearly the Mayans knew what they were doing in lining up their architecture as astrological ways of tracking the stars, very much like Stonehenge in England, because I've spent a lot of time there too. It reminds me of the way to track the movement of the stars. I think because both old societies, the Druids and the Mayans, were agriculturally based, they had to know the different timing of the planets and the stars for planting crops and sowing crops. They didn't have a farmer's almanac to look at, to know when to do their harvesting. And I also believe that if we humans weren't indoors watching television every night, that we too would be out watching the stars. And I think that you can point to the moment in history when everything changed, when the invention of the light bulb happened. That's when we started going indoors and started disconnecting with outdoors. And after spending time in the Mayan country and talking with the shamans, I don't believe that 2012 is ominous at all or a psychic prediction. I believe that the whole village of the Mayans had to leave. There was an invasion. And if they had not had to leave, they would have continued to make the calendar beyond the 2012. It's an unfinished project, it's nothing. And everyone's making it into a big deal, and it's not. I mean, if I was writing a book and something made me leave, I would hope no one would read more into that than, oh, she had to leave. That's all it is. Well, I think that human mind wants to find reason with everything. It happened with Y2K. It happened with 2012 is going to be just another year. Yeah, I believe humans are evolving. I think we're becoming more gentle. Studies of violence across the world show that even though it looks like we're more violent, statistically violence is down. I think we're becoming more compassionate. Now, the internet and media has a lot to do with that, because nothing can hide anymore. It's all visible. There's no secrets. So, but 2012 is it's another year.